Hi, Jordan. How's it going?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. I absolutely loved Uppercut. So first off, thank you for being a part of it and helping to make it.
Oh, thank you. Glad you enjoyed it.
Um, what was it about this? Sorry, what was it that appealed to you about the script?
Yeah, the thing that really excited me in the beginning was I'm a big fan of boxing films. And I literally remember going to see Creed 3 and afterwards being like, man, I can't wait till I get to make a boxing film. Like I can't wait till I get to jump into that kind of character. Maybe about 2 months later, Uppercut came across my desk and I was like, this is a great chance to like stretch that muscle. You know what I mean? And so I was really excited at the idea of being able to jump into this character. I did like 6 months of training and learning all kinds of different techniques and also the cardio of it all. And it was it was special. It was really, really special. And I was really excited at the idea of being able to challenge myself as a performer to jump into a world that I virtually knew nothing about. But always admired and always watched. And now I got a chance to step into it. So that was awesome.
Now that you've had a chance to kind of be in the ring yourself, are you going to kind of watch more professional boxing, or are you going to stick to the fictional
Oh
boxing?
no, absolutely watching more professional. I was watching a lot during those 6 months of training, really being able to understand and dive into it. And I grew a whole new love and appreciation for the art form and the sport before I even stepped foot in front of a camera, which I think helped me a lot, especially when it came to the character who, I think Payne was a character who put so much of his own worth in his success in the sport, which I think a lot of people do, you know what I mean? Especially like when you don't really have family that like is giving you all that they need, or the world is kind of throwing you away and labeling you as one thing. It's like you look to the sport to be like, no, if I can't be a champion in the world, I'm going to be a champion in the ring. And I think that's kind of the mindset that he had going in.
I think so too. I think that came across very, very like evidently. Um, did you bring any parts of yourself into playing Pain?
That's a great question. I think not really, but when you ask that, it makes me think about the want, when there's an engine inside of you that's like telling you, oh, this is the thing that I'm meant to do. This is my this is my lane. And then you get in the ring and then you realize, oh, this time it didn't happen, or this time I didn't win that battle, right? Um, and I think the part of me that is in there is the resilience to get back up, you know, the resilience to be like, all right, yeah, that hit may have hit and that fall may have fallen, but I'm still gonna get back up. I heard Ava DuVernay say a quote recently, and she says, it's okay to fall 7 times, but make sure you get up eight you
Oh, I
know,
love that.
and I think it's that kind of resilience. Yeah.
Oh, I love that so much. Um, this is a very character-driven film, but there is that physical demand, which obviously.
Yeah.
What for you was the bigger challenge, stepping into Payne's shoes or learning the craft of boxing?
Learning the craft for sure, because I could is especially always because I'm a writer as well. So and I always say a writer, being a good writer makes me a great actor, and being a good actor makes me a great writer. It's like you have to step into that mindset of the character, which is often easy for me if I'm able to really sit with the character and sit with what's in the script and dissect it. But the physical demand was a whole nother thing. And thankfully, I just got done doing Broadway, so my body was used to 8 shows a week. So I had that stamina. But I had to build it up even 10 times more for this. So that was my biggest thing was the stamina, and then the technique. right? Because I was training with real boxers. I was training with people, and I kind of went in as the underdog, like, oh, they think I'm just an actor, just trying to come in, and you know what I mean? And it was like, no, by the time I leave this room, I want to earn your respect. It was like, don't take it easy on me. Let's get it. And we got it, and I got that proud smile by the end of the shoot for sure.
That's awesome. Well deserved.
Yeah. Thank you. No, and it's cool too because it was a action acting is a completely different. They don't teach you that, and they don't teach you that in conservatory, because it's like you're boxing, but it's choreographed, right? Because it's like, all right, you're gonna duck here, you're gonna do that, then you're gonna get here, then you're gonna da 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 da. And you're doing it slow when you practice, but once it's action, once that camera's on you, it goes ba 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 ba. And if you forget to duck when you were supposed to duck, you are getting hit. You are getting hit.
Yeah.
And thankfully, it happened a couple times where it's like I may have got the hit here or hit there, but your adrenaline is going. Like just like when you're in the ring, it's like you don't really feel it until after you rap at night, and then it's like, oh, yep, there it goes, there it goes.
Um, did you have like a stunt double or anything for this film?
No, funny story. So I'm
Love
shooting. We're shooting this whole the whole fight scene, the big fight scene, and at the end of the day, I'm in my dressing room, and Tristan comes. He's like, "Man, you did so good. It was so good. It was so good." He was like, "We had a stunt double for you, but we didn't even need him. You were so good." I looked up at him. I said, "Stunt double? You mean this whole time I could have used a stunt?" No, but I was proud of myself. I was proud of myself because I was like, no, I wanted to do it. That's the whole reason I wanted to do the film. You know what I mean? Was to push myself. So I didn't use the stunt double, and I'm glad now that I look back at it. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Are you going to kind of take that approach into your future projects of like, no, I can do this myself?
Absolutely. If it's something that I can do, I believe in doing it. Unless it's like something like ridiculous, like I'm getting my arm chopped off. But but other than that, I'm like, let's do it. The character's doing it, so I can do it.
That's awesome. I couldn't imagine. I would have been like, nope, bring the stunt double in.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
So this film has just like a lot of layers to it. Like, yes, it's a boxing film, but like, no, it's not at the same time. And I've asked a few of the other cast members like what they hope people take away from the film. But your character in particular is very powerful, very interesting. So I want to know, what do you hope people take away from watching your character?
Mm, it's a great question. I think I think perseverance, the idea of like not giving up and keep going even when people don't believe in you. And then kind of pointing back to what I said earlier, it's like if you fall, if you get down, just remember to get back up. Just remember to get back up.
I love that. That is definitely something that everyone can either relate to or learn from.
Mm.
Amazing. I am just about out of time, but is there anything else that you'd like to add about Uppercut?
No, I'm just excited. I'm grateful to have been a part of it, and grateful to have, be able to share a screen with Ving Rhames, which is just insane, as well as Joanna. You know what I mean? Like it's special, and Louis, everybody. It was a great team of people.
Amazing. Great. Thank you so much. I enjoyed speaking with you and I really enjoyed the film. And I hope to speak with you again on future projects.
Yes, absolutely.